What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD as part of the FSB Creators, and this is an FSB Creators episode of the FUT Eliminator series. So that means we are joined by one of the FSB Creators, and today it is Luke. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good.
Yeah, today we're doing one of the Rulebreakers cards that actually, as it stands currently, is extinct. Me and Luke have managed to snipe one for this episode, and we are doing Diaby, Moussa Diaby. 140k is extinct at. We're just discussing. We think, although he may rise a little bit if they do extend the price range, I'm not sure how far that will go, just because of the 2-star weak foot, and yeah, as Luke's quite rightly pointed out, 73 composure.
It's odd.
So it's going to be interesting to use in game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting using game, but I'm more interested in your thoughts on this because obviously on the podcast, which you guys can check out on FSB Creators, you did. Yeah, thank you. We did talk about how the same players keep getting special cards, and I hate to be that guy, but Diaby started to get a lot of cards like this down the last maybe year or two.
Yeah,
I can think of his road to the final as a great example.
Yeah.
However, I was excited about that. It's getting less and less fresh with this, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit. I am a lot happier with this Team 1 Rulebreakers in terms of the players that are in there.
Yeah.
There are quite a few different ones, and I mean, I know
Barto's
most people
being a
will
good
be
one.
annoyed to say that they're going to get Ripart, and he's probably the most common one in there. Who actually, if you look at statistics, everyone, just bear this in mind: box to box centre mid looks alright.
Incredible box to box centre mid.
And this is why I think in this.
When people say they want something new and then they complain about someone like Barkhausen being in a promo
Because he's in a championship
winger, it's like, grow up. You either
got to have it
new.
one way or the other.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have it both ways. So I'm all for having an oddball player, like a championship player in there, like it's a French striker from the Ligue 1, but it's an odd team in I think it's Troyes.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah.
It's more oddball players, which is what the community wanted. And heck, one of them's ended up being meta as a centre mid. So
yes, exactly. And this is another beauty of this series this year. You can now move your central players, so your striker can play as far back as CDM.
So you're telling me I can link him to Ripart?
You can. You could actually play this Ripart card behind Diaby today. So let's see. You never know. You might see him in both our teams. The other changes for the series this year is that obviously formations are now done on a wheel, not from a pot. But we do have a rule mode for the episode. Now, there are standard ones in there. Luke is also aware there is a concede equals discard.
Yes.
We would obviously both, as small content creators who like our coins, to not pick that out. But it does make an interesting episode because we do find out about that before we go into the squad build. So our choice then, as these content creators, is to go, maybe I want to go just a little bit stingy with my team. Yeah. I mean, the market has helped that anyway, to be fair. I think most players are under 10k anyway. So shall we first of all get the rule mode and see what we're going to be facing in today's episode, mate?
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
The trusty pot. And we go in. And it is... Okay. One I haven't used this year. No rules mode.
Ooh.
Alright, so we've got no offside, no fouls. So it could be a very interesting game indeed. Let's go and get our second player from a pack. We've got some gold rare upgrades, me and Luke here. We've just done some. If not, I'm going to rip open a 50k. But let's see if these are OP. Let's see if we can get one.
Yeah, I think I got an info at these the other day.
Boards in the first one.
Same here.
João Felix.
Can't use the player as it is Fekir.
Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Nice upgrade there as well.
Would have been a nice upgrade. We do it. We got Felipe.
What, 84 Felipe?
Yeah, 84 Felipe. 284s and a gold upgrade.
That's a
nothing
banging.
to scoff at.
Oh, 2 boards back to back. English CDM Jordan Henderson 84 rated.
Back to back boards as well for me. Come on, Hradecki. We would not be taking that as a guaranteed way of saying give you 4 picks.
Hendo's a possibility. I haven't used him this year.
I might have found my guy. It's someone who I can upgrade.
Back to back boards. I
got Traore from Stat Rene.
Oh,
I've been wanting to try that card out. The Conference League card.
Yeah, I've just got a double board pack in Ziyech and Lamar.
Not bad, not bad.
These
I
so
got
far have been very
Semedo and
good.
Arnold.
Very good indeed.
We'll just discard those that don't have room on transfer list.
We had to go and break the trend.
I broke the trend last time, mate. It's fine.
Donny van der Beek.
Oh, we're on a bad streak now with back-to-back no boards.
Yeah.
Campbell and Buffon.
Not even sure why Donny van der Beek's in FIFA, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why he's even at Man United.
No, he needs to go if he wants some football. He needs to go.
Boards, we get a Grealish.
I've got Souček in my last one.
So yeah, I think Traore is probably gonna be my guy.
Yeah, okay. I didn't get anyone there that is upgradable, I believe. So I'm going to go for Ziyech. Just because I want to see what it's like in game again. So we're going to come back when we're ready to get our formations. Right, so we are on the formation wheel here. Now, obviously, Luke has got a guaranteed 4 or 5 pack. Because obviously his player was Traore. And I've got wingers obviously anyway because I had Diaby and now I've got Ziyech as well. Do you want to go first or second with your formation, mate?
I'll be a gent. You can go first.
Okay. I said I didn't want to play him at mids. We have got 4-4-2 flat.
The formation I'm naturally sitting in would have been
nice to build in.
Yeah, very nice to build in.
I don't mind Ziyech being as a right mid, but I really want Diaby to be more forward. Never mind. And your spin for formation is going to be 4-3-3-4.
Oh, one of my favourites from last year at least. We like that. 3 links, but we'll take it.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, okay, so with this series, guys, we have 5 minutes to build a squad made up of 3 different leagues. There has to be a minimum of 2 players from each league. Minimum of 3 nations. We've both already got 2, obviously, in the squad. And you can have either one hero or icon. Other than that, the game mode for today was no rules. So when we play the game, we'll be doing that. So any bronzes that are taken and eliminated when players are eliminated, are replaced rather, we will be having to try and get chemistry because obviously we'll be going into no rules mode. But if you've got a timer ready, mate.
I do.
I am now pulling my timer up as we speak. 5 minutes is ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm immediately trying to think of a strong link, and I can only think of, is it Doku? The
Doku? Oh yeah.
Right mid, the right wing. Like, he's not got good shooting, but let's see what else Stat Renee have this year.
Am I gonna try this guy?
Nothing.
I don't
really
mean chill well.
do they?
I'm gonna try this guy. I think I am gonna try this guy because
I think
in my head I've got that I'm gonna, for the first time for me this year, considering I did a whole series on him last year, I'm gonna try Erling Haaland.
Erling, my guy.
Just because I've gone for Solskjaer.
Okay, you're going for Solskjaer. Weak link to that.
And I want to use the link. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Decent little one.
Haven't really taken into the fact the account that Haaland is out of packs at the moment, but hey, he's still only 20 odd K.
He's not the most expensive player in the world, fortunately.
No. Right, so that's that there. If I put a Premier League player on this right hand side, then that is it then. They're all linked off with Solskjaer, giving them strong links.
Okay, someone that gets a strong link here. Let's just not panic. Let's do smart things. Get players in positions.
So any Bundesliga midfielder. Feel like I want someone a little bit defensive.
So this can be anyone, probably from this.
Yeah, we could try this guy. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. Let's try this guy.
Try this guy out. See what he does. You know. Oh, that guy got an upgrade to a gold card this year. That's nice.
Yeah, we'll try this guy.
See how much his special card version's worth.
Yeah, we'll try him. Right, then that means he needs a strong link here.
And we can put in Samari.
Now there is Big Ginter, who's got his inform. Other than that, actually there's this guy, isn't there? He's sweaty but useful. And then if I go German left back, which I know there's not a lot this year, Gunter has just got a new card though. Was it a left wing back? Must be.
Okay, we've got time on our hands, but I've got a lot of positions to fill.
The start and that, they're on full chem, so now I just need goalkeeper, centre back and right back from a different league.
How much is this guy? Big player to put in, but sod it, we'll go for it. There we go. Put in a semi. Oh god, it's a loan, but I can buy his version. Just put it into placeholder.
Got Prem.
So we just need someone who links to you. Also, probably a different league. So we just need
could go
a player from this league who links someone via nation. A minute 20 on the clock.
Yeah, I kind of got an idea already. It's just I want to see if there's something better.
Yeah, get that. So I know
what I need to do. I know what I want to do. Let's see what the option is here.
So we got 1, 2, 3 leagues.
Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh, and I also know that Luke's discarding this player without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I don't know what you mean, mate. I never discard your players.
God, why am I doing this? Oh well. How is that looking? Are we happy? I think we're happy. Plenty of nations, definitely 3 leagues. 2 from Prem there, 3 from Portuguese League, 5 from German League, 1 hero.
That person's on 6 chem, but that's because of our position. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just put you in, I guess, at the moment, because I think. Oh no, it needs to. Oh,
yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. It needs to be from this. Yes.
Probably 20 seconds on the clock, mate.
Yeah. Okay, there would have been 1 person off cam, but good that I spotted it. I am off cam on someone else. 1 off cam on you. Need to be.
And that is time.
So my timer went as I put a player in. It's controversial, I think.
Well, I'll give you benefit of the doubt.
I spotted it very late, but my Tielemans is off cam and I managed to slip the Naya in.
Okay.
So I think I'm okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine. If it happens as the tune's going off, I'm happy to say
my finger's next to the microphone, so you can have an actual reference. But yeah,
it's fine, mate. Run me through your team then, buddy.
Okay, so my team from back to front starts with a perfect link from goalkeeper to centre back in Pau Lopez to Alvaro.
Okay.
Going across to Jason Denayer, who replaced Sergio Ramos very last minute. Obviously Traore. We got Theo Hernandez at left back, so that's a bit of an expensive one to put in, 40 odd K. To Bakayoko. Tielemans
nice.
to Samari at cam. Samari's not got cam stats, but needed for chemistry. We got Doku at right wing. We do have Ripart in here. It kind of felt like it needed happening. And then Diaby at the left wing spot.
Yeah, I mean, from the guy that liked to play Jamie Vardy at CDM, I knew that it was going to be tempting. I knew it was.
It's a striker though. He's playing striker.
Okay.
So I'm not playing him cam. He is actually playing his natural position.
Oh, fair enough. Nice, mate. Nice. So I'll go back to front as well. So I think as soon as I tell you who it is that I referred to, you're probably going to discard them. So at the back, I've got Adan in goal.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 centre backs are Klosterman and Coates as Rulebreakers.
Yeah.
My right back is Objectives Pedro Porro.
You've got Pedro Porro already.
Level 30 Pedro Porro.
Yeah.
Left back inform Gunter. Then obviously I've got Diaby and Ziyech on the wings. I've got the RTTK Arnold at left centre mid. Kovacic at right centre mid, Solskjaer and Haaland.
Okay.
So yeah, so what we do now at this point, guys, is we go and get into the next portion of the series, which is hit or miss. Right, so this is the portion that is called hit or miss, and basically in this we take our marquee players, they are safe on our subs bench. We then also get to safety net one of the players who will also be safe. That will leave us 3 blank spaces in our 11 players on the screen. What we then do is we'll have 3 turns at having a go at hit or miss, unless we choose to safety net a goalkeeper, which gives your opponent an extra hit at the team. So we would then have 4 picks. Anyone that is hit is eliminated, they go on to the reserves, they'll be replaced with a bronze, and obviously if we miss them, then you get to keep an extra player. Any thoughts at the moment on who you want to save?
Well, logically I'd want to sort of save a centre mid, but I don't think any of my centre mids are particularly noteworthy of keeping, because I've got a right back and a left wing that are currently going to be safety netted.
Right back and left wing, okay, yeah.
So I might just go for another defender, just to be a bit safe. So I think I'll safety net Theo Hernandez, so I've got a bit more balance on the defence.
Okay.
So if I use a centre back,
nice.
I've got fullbacks that can hopefully cover.
I've decided that given my affiliation with him, I don't see how I can't safety net Haaland, because I want to try him out. I've not actually used this card at all this year, not even in a draft.
I like him a lot.
So I want to try him out. It does mean I've left my whole defence and goalkeeper exposed for the picks. But that's just how it is. Let's jumble the teams up, mate. Neither of us picked a goalkeeper, so it is just the 3 standard picks. So let's get shuffling. And when we get into it, do you want to go first or second?
I shall go first when it happens.
Okay.
Okay. I think...
Yeah, I'm as happy as I can be. Like I always say, characteristically with this series, I could move them as much as I like. I have no idea what Luke's going to say. Do you want to fire away?
Yeah, 4-4-2, yeah?
4-4-2, mate, yeah.
I'm going to try and go without any sort of logic, reasoning behind it. I'm just going to shoot straight away left back.
Left back is a miss.
Okay, I need to think more.
4-3-3, it was the 4th variation, wasn't it?
Correct, yeah.
I'll go for your right centre mid.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, pop them onto the reserves. The reason we don't tell each other, obviously, guys, who we've hit is because it could give inklings into where we've moved people, so we just find that out at the end.
Okay.
Go ahead, mate.
I'm just going to keep digging in that sort of direction, so I'm going to go up to the left mid.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Second pick for me, I'm going to go for your right centre back.
That is a hit. Okay.
Third and final one for Luke.
We shall go for your goalie.
What, sorry?
Goalie.
Oh, God. Why did you leave him there? Right. So there's one part of good news and there's one part of terrible news. Obviously, that last pick, you did hit my goalie. The slight bit of good news is the other person who got means I can't discard Pedro Porro today because he won't be playing.
Okay, say that. You got one more strike at me, my friend.
One more for me. I'll go left wing.
And that is a final miss.
Okay, 2 each. And as we always say, me and Luke, 2 out of 3. Meatloaf.
Ain't bad.
Isn't bad. Right, okay. I want to think that on that second hit I hit your goalkeeper. It sounded painful.
No. It just means I can't try out my new, striker / centre mid.
Oh, rip.
I cannot use rip art. And I can't use them. It's the 2 controversial people, isn't it? You got Jason Denier as well, the man who was the buzzer beater. The man who's the buzzer beater himself can't be used. So if there was any controversy of it, it is now wiped out.
True,
so there is that.
except for this year's, that actually you would still get to keep him. It's just a goal down.
True.
But
He's
yeah,
not putting
okay. So that
controversial.
is how it is. We've got to find each other. So obviously Luke needs a centre back and a striker. That gives Kem if we can get it, and I need a goalkeeper and right back who I think essentially need to be. Well, they both need to be from Sporting Lisbon, but we'll see what we can find. And we're going to get into game of no rules mode. We'll come back when we've got the bronzes in just to show you the finished teams. Right, so here we are with the completed teams on the screen. Like I said, we are playing no rules mode, so that's no offsides, no fouls, etc. So that means we do have to get full chemistry as much as we can on the rest of our team. Now, we've both kind of decided that it doesn't necessarily matter about our sort of silvers, bronzes that we're putting in as much as it does the players that we've got in the squad. So I've got João Virginia in goal, who is obviously strongly into Coates, and then I've got a centre-back at right-back to give Coates the rest of his chemistry in Abascal, 64 pace. So he's like playing a bronze at right back anyway. And you have got, mate?
I have got FaZe, not the clan. We got some guy with 55 pace. He was the only other centre back that was Belgian from the league. There was, I think, CDMs available, but we've opted for the centre back. And then Rahu, the lowest rated Rahu, who's got his highest stat is 60 dribbling and then 59 passing. When you're a striker and your shooting and your pace are below, that's worrying.
It is a little bit, yeah. I mean, like
But
you said, he is 18 years old, but still, as those stats, I don't see him getting a future stars anytime soon. But anyway, that is the team. We're going to go and get into a game of no rules mode. This could be absolute chaos. Let's just get into it. Here we go then. We are at a makeshift Carrow Road. Where, in point of fact, Norwich are currently playing Leeds, and I think it's 1-1. I'm just going to double check. It's now 2-1 to Leeds. Of course it is.
Damn. At least the scoring.
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
The scoring goals now.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's conceding them is the problem.
Yes.
Nice.
Take advantage of the rules that are given to you. You got to take advantage of them.
Nice.
When you're given a silver goalie, he's probably not going to do anything about that. You just got to play to your strengths. No, I wanted that to go to the clearly offside player. There we go, Rahu. There's Rahu coming through.
Oh. None of my players seem to want to get offside. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, Rahu just seems to be like, I've not got pace, I'm going to naturally drift. I'm just going to drift offside.
Hang on, that one. Now that one was a little bit after the whistle, ref. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll book him for it.
Right, there we go. It is 2-0. Expected goals 3.5 for Luke, 2.8 for me. Yeah, I've still got 0, which is well, we have got the Norwich crest up there. So what do we expect?
I've got the Hanover one. I don't know what that's meant to say.
Yeah,
they're not even in the Bundesliga anymore.
No. So let's get into the second half. Some crunching tackles going in, but it doesn't matter. It's all okay. It's all legal.
Oh, Diaby's finally learning the game, and of course it's just a. Okay, well I was about to say.
So I would have gotten to that if my player hadn't have got caught by my goalkeeper.
Exactly what I was going to say. I was like, oh well, that's just a damn shame. But no, it's fine. It's worked.
I can't believe all your players are happy to be offside, and none of mine are. They're like, no, we want to play this the proper way. I don't want you to play the proper way.
I finally put getting behind on all of them. But yeah, first half they were still doing it, so that's not even a full excuse. Joe, Rippart would have been great for this actually. I'd have loved to have had Rippart in this, and do you know why?
Why?
Well, because he's got such high defending. He'd actually be able to snap someone from the striker slot without having poor defending. Oh, damn.
Well, I don't know how he's got a foot to that, but
neither do I. That's Mikel Antonio versus Tottenham-esque. That's what it seems like to me. It seemed like he's just managed to just stick a foot out in front. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, that was a through ball that did that weird tone. Oh, that's good. That's well worked. That's well worked.
Yeah, you're making use of the offside finally because someone's decided to actually stand there. Like, I don't mind. Stand at the post. Come into the game right at the end.
Ollie's been doing well for you here. I'll give you that. Ollie's been doing well.
So his shooting it feels good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, God,
he's
Doku.
well offside.
Go on, Doku.
How,
if you insist, how is this? If you insist, Doku.
How is that happening? You cannot set an instruction on stay offside, yet your players are miles off.
Oh, it's fine. He's fully incented that.
It's like the only person who got the notice of the no rules mode is your players. Everyone else was like, no, I didn't realise.
No, he's perfectly onside. I don't know what you mean. See, look, he loves being onside.
That was a terrible pass.
It was, but that is game.
That is game. It's fun. No rules is fun. No rules is fun. There's always going to be some laughs. But there also is always going to be some discards. Two are coming my way. Yeah, I liked Ollie. I didn't. To be fair, it was the wrong formation and the wrong type of game for me to see what Diaby was like. I know you got a couple of chances with him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't figure out what his strong foot was until too late.
Yeah, and it may have made a difference. As I see that Norwich finish 2-1 to Leeds, so that's always good.
The XG is not in my favour. I'll say that much, and I'm not shocked based off that post hit alone.
Yeah. Will be interesting to see what that post hit would have been in terms of my discards, what it saves me.
I think it would have been 4-3, so I'll do what would have been my first discard, as in the one that would not miss, and the second would be the bonus, and we'll see how that lands.
Okay.
And whether that would have been Pedro Porro.
Yeah, that's true.
See if we get the centre.
Yeah, so he is. He is a Pascal for today's episode. My team's mixed up, mate. So go ahead.
Mixed up. Okay, I'm thinking. Let me have a look. I think I would put someone personally at right mid. So that'd be my first pick, right mid.
Right.
And then we'll go where FaZe was at the right centre back.
That's a big one. So right mid was Ziyech. I hadn't actually moved him. And right centre back was Solskjaer. So there is a hero discard for today. Pedro Porro wouldn't have been hit. I wouldn't have minded if you'd have taken a Pascal, if I'm honest. He was right centre mid. But yeah,
was that miss from Solskjaer in the last minute? That post.
It's cost him his own. Yeah, it's cost him his own card. Yeah,
it's cost him his job. It's true. And Man United fans all over the world will rejoice if they hear that statement soon.
It's true. Right back was where Diaby was sat.
I was tossing between the two of them. I won't lie. So it was not.
So it was 140k regardless.
Pretty much. It just gets us a better clickbait title.
Yeah.
Smiles
what we're gonna
camera.
do is get these into a gold upgrade, and we'll be back in a second. Right, so here we are, gold upgrade ready to send. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's hero card, 141,000 coins gone, and Ziyech obviously as well as the other player that was hit. Goodbye, Ole. You are no longer at the wheel of this team. Can we get someone in the 2 rare gold upgrade?
Hopefully.
Show me a Dembele, maybe a Haaland. Haaland was alright actually, he wasn't too bad.
Yeah, he's decent. I do like him.
And it's nothing. It is English right mid. That is Saka.
Oh, MERSGOTH.
Bukayo Saka and Boadu, who I have got is one to watch SBC. But yeah, that has been an episode of FUT Eliminator series on Rulebreakers Diaby. Like I say, we didn't really get to see much of him, but really, when you think about it, there's probably better cards for that sort of price. We don't know what he's going to obviously go to in his price range. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, there's just cheaper, probably better alternatives, and certainly one's better than 2-star weak foot, I would say.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Like, I like using a Bundesliga left mid that's got 2-star weak foot, but that's Kostic because I play free back and defensive. I don't normally like people with that up front.
Yeah.
I like option 3-star. I feel is a minimum. Obviously, I've used Puskas down the years. I've used many a player. I use Andre Silva, for example, and Haaland's a front two, both 3-star. But 2 stars are where it starts to get a bit, okay, calm down. It has to be a proper good card for that, like Robben's flashback.
Yeah, I think that certainly as a left wing or left mid, wherever we're going to be sort of playing him, I think in terms of just passing and things, I think 2-star weak foot just gets you in trouble, especially as this year a lot of teams, and especially when I did play my qualifiers and my champs this year, which is, I'm glad I don't feel the pressure this year to play so much, and I could just be happy with my rewards. I got some very good actually red rewards in my rank 4.
I've seen.
But especially when you can have a 2-star weak foot player pass the ball, lose possession, and all the other person is doing is holding down through ball and it's straight through to their striker.
Yeah.
Which has happened multiple occasions for me this weekend. But yeah, that has been an episode of FUT Eliminator on the FSB Creators channel. So go and check out all our other stuff on there, on our Twitter pages, and check our individual pages as well. Everything is down in the description. We also have our bonus draft builder series that comes out on a Saturday, where quite often there are giveaways to be had. So make sure you do check those out. And we do a podcast which is out as well, also available on Spotify, Apple Music as well. Cheers for that one, Luke.
No problem at all. Anytime.
We've been Luke, LAJS, and B-RAD 86, aka Brad, and thank you ever so much for tuning into the FSB Creators episode of FUT Eliminator. Cheers.
See you in the next one, guys.